Oh, hi, I didn't see you back there. Come on up here, we're going to start preparing track work in this video. We're going to start to prepare for the track work, and I'm going to probably split this over 2 videos just to sort of keep them a little bit shorter. And so today what we're going to cover is the roadbed up here on level 3, and then I'm also going to put in the super elevation ready for the track work in the next video. So I'm here at the area where we're going to start preparing for the track. Now, part of this video, as mentioned, it's going to be about the roadbed going in, and then also on all my curves in my layout I'm putting super elevation as well. So I'm going to cover those 2 topics today, and then the next video there'll be a whole bunch of track laying done. I actually buy my own custom cork. I buy it in 1.5 by 1 meter blocks and then just cut it to the size I need. And what I've done is, because I've split the cork to make it easier to bend around corners, I cut these 18 millimeters wide and then use 2 of them as the base under my track. So as you can see here also, I've got the AnyRail prints. This is basically the actual design, and this is how I go about putting my track in. So the good thing with the AnyRail is I can print out a 1-to-1 ratio, stick it in place where it needs to go, and then that gives me the guide when I go to put the roadbed or the track in place. So as you can see here, it's ready to go, and it's going to guide me in today's session. Also, I've got pre-cut my point roadbed. Other than that, some of the tools I use, I've got the track pins. I've also got a mini Stanley knife. Most of the tools up there you see is basically more for the track laying, and I'll cover that in the next video when we start to do the laying down the track. Also very important is my unorthodox weights, which are a bunch of heavy duty door hinges. And I actually still use those when I'm putting down the cork. I use the pins just to put the cork in place and then follow up with this. As far as glue goes, I just use standard PVA wood glue. Great stuff. I've never had any issues with it, and I use that for all my track laying. And at the end of the day, if I need to uplift anything, a little bit of water, a fine razor blade, which I normally take one of these blades all the way out, put it under and just lift it up that way, and it's quite good actually. So for now, let's move forward and start getting this roadbed in place. So that's the roadbed down in this section, and the picture up there shows the other side that I've completed as well. So the next step in the preparation is, for those that have been watching my videos, I've decided on this layout to continue with doing super elevation. So in this section, obviously I've got a bit of a curve here. I want to put a bit of super elevation as well as down here, running down that way. So basically what I do, I use these evergreen plastic strips. They're item number 146. They're roughly 1 millimeter thick by about 3 millimeters or 3.2 millimeters wide. Anyway, I'm about to demonstrate that, so stick around.
Subscribe.
All right, there you have it. So that's basically the install of my super elevation in this section up here. So it's all completed. I'm just going to wait for the glue to dry. Then I'm going to come back and paint it out. I think it's like a burnt umber, that type of color.